My name is John Hout. I'm going to be a junior in computer engineering, and I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
I am Cody Enan. I'm a junior in aerospace engineering from Atlantic, Iowa.
My name is Dennis Van Wert, and I'm a senior in aerospace engineering. I am from Urbandale, Iowa, and I play the bass trombone.
Hi, I'm Bridget Hogan, and I'm from Earlville, Iowa. My instrument is the baritone, and I am an electrical engineer.
I'm really excited for our new hybrid section with the bass trombones. It should be a lot of fun, and I'm ready to make some new traditions in our section.
I am really looking forward to game days. There is no way to describe how awesome game days are.
I am most excited for the bass trombone rank. It's new this year, should be a lot of fun.
This year, I'm most excited for the Iowa State game at Jack Trice because it's a home game this year, so it should be really exciting, and the stadium should be packed.
What I do to manage my time is I make a to-do list every week, and I just write out everything that I need to get done in, all my classes, all my homework, my labs, everything, and then I can just go down and just check something off every day, and I just make a to-do list for every week. So.
Yes, you'll definitely have time. I know procrastinating is fun, but don't do it. That kind of kills you later. Just get your work done as is assigned, and that'll really help you out a lot. Band isn't really all that strenuous as long as you actually manage your time.
Band is my social life. My time is pretty much consumed by classes and band, so I make sure I get everything done for class before I go to band, and I can just have fun there.
Managing my time with band, classes, and social life, basically band covered my social life first semester. I made a lot of friends that way, and just making time for studying classes, extra study times, and just making sure my time was managed well every day so that I had time to focus on band at rehearsal and focus on schoolwork outside of rehearsal.
My favorite memory from band was definitely my freshman year, the 2011 Oklahoma State game. They were number 2 in the country, and we beat them in 2 overtimes, I think, and the atmosphere at the game was just great, and it was something I'll definitely remember for the rest of my life.
Last year, the entire trombone section wore fake mustaches for one rehearsal. That was pretty cool.
My favorite memory would be the bowl trip to New York. It was just kind of a whirlwind of make your own fun with the best friends you'll make in college.
Walking onto the field for pregame, the very first game, just the intensity, the nervousness of seeing all the people in the stands, and just marching on the field for the first time.
If I were to give some advice, I would say be a sponge, because you're going to get a lot of information thrown at you, in a few short days, but you just got to try and soak up as much as you can and just roll with it.
Make sure you get plenty of sleep and drink lots of water. I mean, I know there's probably a lot of people that have said that so far, but that's really important. If you're half asleep and dehydrated, you're not going to do very well for auditions. So Camelbacks are awesome if you've got one. If you don't have one, you can get a knockoff brand one for pretty cheap too.
I would say eat like a runner. You should carbo load a day or 2 before band camp. Eat lots of protein day of, and stay hydrated.
First of all, drink lots of water and stay hydrated so that you have a good week. And participate in Destination Iowa State as much as you can because they make time for you to go to that with everyone else. Just know that your schedule is going to be jam-packed and be ready for constantly working on your marching and your playing in whatever time that you do have of free time.
Definitely the breakfast pizza from this last year. It was just really good, but I'm just glad, or I'm happy with the Hy-Vee catering too that we get. They just generally do a good job and switch it up every game day too, so it's all really pretty good.
Game day meal, breakfast pizza, and or anything with fruit in it, because fruit is awesome on game days.
My favorite game day meal is when we get apples and water in the stands because it makes me really happy that they try to feed us healthy things.
I would say they're definitely a very unique couple because they really are, but they work well together and they're very efficient, but also they can be really funny at times too.
So Mr. Smith, my first lasting impression of him was when he called me out during pregame rehearsal, when we were rehearsing pregame during rehearsal, and he called me out individually and tried to set me up with the trombone player next to me so that we would march better together next to each other. And it was funny because I ended up going on a date with him, but we're not together, so it's all right. But it was a funny story.
Freshman year, I played trombone that year, and during a rehearsal, I had a time when my slide wasn't locked, and when I brought my horns up, my slide flew off the end of my trombone and went about 20 feet, and I think almost hit someone in the head, but it was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, last year I was at the very front of the field, and everyone in the band was supposed to do a 180-degree turn, and I didn't. And it took me one or two counts after everyone else had turned to realize that I was supposed to be facing the other way. And I was like, well, I really hope no one saw that, but it was pretty noticeable later watching the tape.